So I just got done watching the first episode of Chillin' in Another World, something level 2, super cheap powers. It's all in the name, you know more or less what to expect with the intro hook. And I gotta admit, that surprised me. I I don't even know how I'm gonna organize what show to make a Tuesday show because so much airs on a Monday, but Jesus man, that was good. That was very entertaining, and I think I remember being told that this is one of the shows where there's actually only one love interest. I think that's the show. It could be mistaken, but that's actually pretty impressive given that he has an already impressive potential harem at his doorstep, and apparently he just chooses the main girl, apparently. That's what I remember hearing, but even if that's not true, here's the thing about this that actually makes it a banger. So, yeah, it's an isekai. This is a world that summons like a couple hundred heroes to find the one they want. Basically, the kingdom's addicted to gacha rolls until they pull that triple SSR roll that they're like, okay, this dude has 99 stats for days. Oh, you got basically the bitch stat. So, we'll give you 100,000 gold, some stuff like this. We're gonna curse your bag. We're gonna send you 20 days out from our kingdom because you're a failure of a summon. But, good luck, bro. Guy kills 2 to 3 slimes, levels up to level 2 because obviously the gap from level 1 to 2 is not going to be that extraordinary. And as soon as he levels up, his stats are at infinity. So, his stats read pretty shit, but his special skill was apparently that you become the most busted thing ever as long as you level up once. He's literally at a point where he's like 360 something. I don't know exactly. I think he's like 367, give or take. He literally turned off the notifications because it got so annoying. He has Siri as a GPS navigator now as his menu system, similar to like a Rimuru from Slime sort of a thing. But the whole idea that basically you have this isekai where he started off already in like this fancy environment, you know, racism was kind of running rampant with demi-humans being treated like scum. He doesn't get killed, doesn't get truck-coon, doesn't get stabbed. I thought he was going to get jumped by some people who thought, hey, like if you like demi-humans so much, how about you get on their level, stab in the gut. No, just gets summoned, screwed over, and now immediately is pretty much set. It's just, there's something about this that's just fun. The production is quite solid. The character so far is likable. I mean, your intro hook to his character was he wanted to pay a demi-human money for the service, and the demi-human's like, hey, don't do that, you're a human. Like, immediately you just got a sense that the dude was good. Often with isekais, when you start off, you're like, oh, this is a guy who, if thrown into a fantasy environment, or thrown into a different environment that gives him more status and power, he'll use that to get all the babes, get all the money, and be a scumbag. I mean, that's pretty much what happens with half of the Shield Hero cast, as an example, right? This dude you immediately respect from minute one. There's this little girl who needs help, and I probably would have got killed because I actually believed her. Needs to go to the forest. Guy just casually says, hey, I got teleports the whole crew in, and now we're fighting. I'm pretty sure that's his love interest. I think it's just an illusion to look like a kid, because in the opening and based on the poster, I'm pretty sure that's her in her teenage young adult form. Either way, I'm here to say Chillin' in Another World with these super cheap powers is, certified banger in my books. Full live reaction over on my Patreon if you want to see my full uncut thoughts to this right. The future episode's going to be over there if you're interested. Maybe this will be a Monday show, maybe it'll be a Tuesday show. I got no freaking idea. The only thing I can say for sure is I'm watching it till the end. This was good. This was very good. In terms of like a new isekai of the season, this was my favorite first episode, hands down. I absolutely loved it. I think in terms of the magic side of stuff, nothing that I've seen so far has been anything that I haven't seen already, but the way they're going about it, you know, the limitless bags, the idea of the menu system and everything, it's just fun. It's an absolutely fun show that I don't necessarily think is trying to reinvent the wheel. It's more so like, hey, this is an author who likes the isekai medium, likes fantasy, and just says, what if we make something that's just good through and through and doesn't rely on cliches and bullshit? So yeah, here's a bunch of women who are pretty attractive, who normally would be like, oh, which one is he going to choose? He's going to travel with all these people. Based on my understanding, and honestly based on what I can see from this guy, he's going to pick one, focus, and actually build a genuine relationship. And that's actually interesting because you don't see that too often with these types of shows. And I think really it just comes down to this is a guy who seems genuine and humble and doesn't seem like he wants power to do this or that, doesn't feel... He's just like, well, you threw me in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. That's unfortunate. See what I can do. Oh, that's nice. Now I got The dude has no idea, like, where he is power-wise. He thinks teleport's a novice spell. He's a little simple. I'll give him that. But when you consider the fact that this is all new to him, it's not like he's grown up watching Isekai and played video games so he knows what to expect. It's understandable that something that he can just randomly do at level 2, not knowing what the infinity symbol means, yeah, it's understandable. Maybe it makes him seem simple from a viewer perspective because obviously this is fiction for us. We have hundreds of experiences in this type of medium. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little different from a guy who is just an average merchant seemingly doing his thing, now basically busted after being thrown away from the kingdom who says you're useless. He's gonna think his big teleport is something anyone can do, and obviously he's gonna have a rude awakening, which isn't bad, mind you, but pretty much everyone's gonna be on his ass, and it'll be interesting to see how he navigates the political turmoil. It's just overall a fun show, man. Overall, the production's solid. I didn't really notice anything that I was like, ooh, that looks ugly. I was like, no, I like looking at this. I think it was the ending they showed. It's sometimes hard because usually with first episodes, they'll show you the opening at the ending spot, but I'm pretty sure that was the ending. That shit was cute. In general, the cast seems good. The king seems like a douchebag. I mean, better than some kings, at least even if he gave us a cursed bag, there was some useful things in it. Money, we can build a home, like basically it's Build-A-Bear, but in the form of a home, apparently. The princess of said king seemingly is pretty upset with old Daddy Dearest because, like, hey dude, like, you summoned him, screwed his life over, and then you sent him into the middle of nowhere, like, that's not cool. So I'm interested to see what she'll end up doing eventually for our guy, but in general, I think his only mistake was he switched to the male body. He had the ability to have the rocking hot female avatar and says, you know what, I gotta live like this, I can't be down bad on myself. So I guess I understand it, but goddamn, he messed up that one. In general though, I'm here for this one. That was a great first episode, very fun, very charming. Honestly, no red flags for this one. Like, when it comes to an isekai, there's usually like, okay, this part of the character's trait seems like this, or this character gives me this. Like, I don't know, they introduced quite a few characters that will seemingly be relevant. We got a mage, muscle mommy, this, that, and the third, a noble knight, and they all seem like they have characteristics and traits that I would enjoy following, and it seems like the main two pairing are going to build something quite genuine and quite wholesome by the looks of it. I mean, yeah, we gotta throw hands at the start, unless that is a different character, which I doubt it, but you know what? Things are looking up, things are looking good, and honestly, this was a good first episode, and I'm gonna keep trying to cover this one on the channel for sure. This was good, but let me know what you thought, because I clicked with this one quite a bit. Maybe you didn't, maybe you did, maybe you're more in the middle. Let me know how you're feeling down below in those comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here. Of course, ring the bell so you can get notified when I upload more, and like I mentioned, we have a full live reaction over on my Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we got Coasty944, Joseph, Blue Wizard, Nadia Coles, Lexi18, and we also have Annoying Waffle. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care and have a good one.